Hello viewers and welcome to an analysis of a local newspaper. Today I'm analysing two articles, one from the Braintree and Witton Times and the other from the Houser Gazette. The first one that I'm analysing is right in front of you now. It is the Braintree and Witton Times, and it's a story that covers a much wider area than the story that I'll be covering later with the Houser Gazette. The story is about a major road change in the local area which will help thousands and thousands of people, and also cut down congestion and many other key points that road users would benefit from if the new road was created. Because this is a major issue and concerns more people, the type of language used is definitely more formal than, say, a smaller heartfelt story in a local community. So in this article it's got it's got the main headline, which is "Plan for new bypass to cut jams and accidents," alongside one above, which is a subtitle for why the road's been changed, and also key points like highway bosses reveal schemes to change the road, and also about how there's obviously major arguments going on about what's going to happen with this new road. The language that's being used is very formal, standard English, using words such as drastic, like to show how big the changes could be, and that are slightly outrageous possibly at this time. And also there's a range of font sizes to show kind of the importance of parts of the story where they've got local people's input and councillor input. There's also a lot of rhetorical questions in here as well, especially asking where would they put the new roundabout. That's one question that they haven't yet answered, but they're obviously thinking to themselves, if we're going to do this, where are we going to do it and how can we do it? And that is just right down here. It's saying that there's options range from smaller scale investments to much bigger investments, but that's quite a well used business term, which also shows the formality of this article and shows that the language used in this article is obviously a lot straightforward talking than, say, something about a festival, which we'll come to in a second. There's a lot of facts in this article showing how or what will be involved and also how it will happen. So it's key English techniques such as analysis, then kind of user input, reader input, etc, etc. So that's that story covered. The second story is about a local festival, basically saying true British spirit, you can't stop a festival even if it does rain. And this is the more heartfelt, smaller community story. As you can see, it only takes up half a newspaper page. It was based in the public gardens of Halstead, and the main headline, "You can't beat a fest even when it's raining." So they haven't stated the full word festival, but you instantly know it's about a festival, probably because that's the main term for what youth and young adults use now for a festival. Instead of festival, they say, "Oh, let's go to let's go to this fest. Let's go to, for example, V-Fest, the major music festival in England." So yeah, there's a lot of laid-back language in this, and beat a fest maintain musical entertainment on the bandstand until 6 p.m, which is just here. So it's saying how it was a really laid-back event, and it's also shown through the text that's used in this article, because I suppose Beat a Fest is trying to say, oh, they carried on like beating the drums, etc, etc, until the end. They wouldn't just give up. Whereas if we go back to the other article, it wouldn't have anything like that in it. It would just be straight facts and straight talking points from the local authorities. So that's the analysis of local newspapers and the language they use, and I will soon be creating a video showing the language that I'll be using in my own newspaper.